Assalamu alaikum everyone, I am Noor Zainab, and in this video we are going to study about logarithms, what are the types of logarithms and how to solve them. Logarithms are mathematical tools that make complex calculations simpler and easier. Logarithms were discovered by the Scottish mathematician John Napier. He created them to make long and difficult calculations which are used in astronomy and navigation much faster and easier, long before calculators were invented. Later, Henry Briggs improved Napier's system by introducing the base 10 logarithms, which became widely used in science and engineering. In order to study about logarithms, we should know that what is an exponential equation. An exponential equation is the one in which the variable is in the exponent or the power. A variable is a symbol which is usually a letter which represents the unknown value. For example, in this equation, a is the base, x is the exponent, power or index, and this type of equation is known as exponential equation. Any non-zero number which is raised to the power of 0 equals to 1. This happens because dividing a number by itself equals 1. For example, 2 divided by 2 equals to 1. So, any number which is raised to the power of 0 equals to 1. So as you can see that if we divide 2 raised to power 1 with 2 raised to power 1, what we get is that 2 raised to power 1 minus 1 raised to power 0, which is equals to 1. Furthermore, if any number is raised to power 1, it has the same number. It means that the number is only used once in the multiplication. So if a base has power 3, it means that we have to multiply the base 3 times, and hence 3 raised to power 3 equals 27. When a number has a negative power, it means that you have to take the reciprocal, or you have to flip the number and make the power positive. And hence 5 raised to power 2 means we have to take the square of 5, which is 25. A negative power does not make the number negative, it just moves it to the denominator. So let's suppose if we have a fraction in our exponent or power. So what we can do is that the square of 3 is 9, 3 3s are 9, and we know that 1 by 3 is the cube root of 9. First we have to take the cube root of 3 because we are having 3 in the denominator. And then we have to take square of 3 because 2 is in the numerator. Here you can see an exponential equation of the form a raised to power x, which equals to b. This means that if you multiply a x times, we get the answer b. So if we have to convert this equation to logarithmic form, we have to find how many times we have to multiply a to get b. Basically, a logarithm tells us that how many times we have to multiply the base in order to get the number. So we can say that logarithm is the opposite of an exponent. For example, if 2 is raised to power 3, it means we have to multiply 2 3 times, which gives us 8. So let's suppose if we have to find the logarithm of 8 with base 2. Here 2 is the base. So logarithm of 8 with base 2 means that how many times we have to multiply the base 2 to get the number 8. So if we multiply 2 3 times, we get the number 8. So in this way, we can say that in case of exponents, we know the power and we have to find the result. Whereas in case of logarithms, we have to find the power. Like how many times we have to multiply 2 to get 8? We're getting 3. Here 3 is the power or exponent. So let's suppose we have to find the logarithm of 1000 with base 10. We have to multiply 10 3 times and we get 1000. And the logarithm of any number, we have to ask the question that how many times we should multiply the base. For example, if we have to find the logarithm of 25, where 5 is a base, it means that how many times we should multiply 5 to get 25, and the answer is 2. Now let's discuss types of logarithms. There are two types of logarithms, common logarithm and natural logarithm. In common logarithm, the base of the logarithm is always 10. Whereas in natural logarithm, the base of the logarithm is a constant value which is known as Euler's constant, and its value is 2.718. Common logarithm is written like this with the base 10, whereas the natural logarithm is written with the base e. Let's suppose we have to find log of 100 with base 10. It means we have to multiply 10 3 times to get 100. Similarly, this is an example of natural logarithm where we are having base e. Now let's solve some examples of logarithms. Let's suppose we have to find the log 4 with base 2. It means how many times should we multiply 2 to get 4. So as we know, 2 raised to power 2 equals 4. It means 2 times 2 is 4. So that's why we can say that log 4 equals to 2, because if we multiply 2 times, we get 4. Now, if we have to find log 1 by 9 with base 3, it means how many times should we multiply 3 to get 1 by 9? So 3 raised to power x equals to 1 by 9. We know that 3 3s are 9, or we can say that 3 raised to power 2 equals 9. So if we bring this power 2 on the numerator, its sign will be reversed. Here it is positive. When 3 raised to power plus 2 will come in the numerator, its sign will become negative. As we have said previously that in logarithm, we have to find the power. In this way, the answer of this logarithm is minus 2. So if we have to find the log with base 2 of 1, so how many times should we multiply 2 to get 1? The answer is 0, because anything raised to power 0 equals to 1. Basically, in logarithms, we have to find the value of exponent. It means that what should be the power of 2 to get 1. So the power of 2 should be 0 to get 1. So now let's find the log of 2 with base 1 by 2. So what should be the power of 1 by 2? So we get the answer 2. As we know that if we're having 1 by 2, we take the reciprocal of 1 by 2 with sign minus 1 should be equal to 2. So if we put the power of 1 by 2 minus 1, what we get is 2. How? Like if we bring 2 raised to power 1 in the numerator, here its sign is positive and it will come in the numerator, its sign will be changed and it will become negative. So we have 2 raised to power minus 1. Here when the powers are multiplied, negative into negative becomes positive 1, and hence we get 2. So we can say that the base should be raised with power minus 1 in order to get the answer 2. What is the log of 10 with base 10? It means that how many times you should multiply 10 to get the answer 10. Similarly, what should be the value of log 49 with base 7? It means you have to find the answer where how many times you have to multiply 7 to get 49. Now, if we have to find the log of 25 with base 5, it means that how many times you should multiply 5 to get 25. So you can answer all these questions in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, you can write in the comment section. Like, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Next video, we will be discussing about the laws of logarithms, which are very important.